I'm laying low right now. All those leads I thought I had on Schonquist turned out to be nothing.
Well, I was worried about you, Richard. I hadn't heard from you.
Yeah, I got out of Louisiana as fast as I could. I've been staying put for the past few weeks. I got a job at a farm. It's nice. For a change.
Good, good. No more trouble from that man who was chasing you?
No. Did you ever find out who he is or who hired him?
Not yet.
I need you to do a little damage control. It's my car. I had to leave it behind.
I got you the job. That's the end of it. Don't ever call me again.
You lost Kimble twice. You're fired. The trick is to make them truly believe that they know more than you. Then you can catch them off. Chief, how was your breakfast?
How did you know we were here?
Maybe because finding people is what I do. What do you want? I've got some late-breaking news on your favorite son-in-law.
What is it? However you got this information, I'm fairly certain I can have you arrested for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How about you helping me out before? Does that fall under any particular category of law-breaking?
Don't you ever throw that at me.
What do you know? You know what this is?
This is the address of the payphone he's been calling his lawyer from.
Maybe, Mr. Ross, you and I should talk about getting back in business. Get in the car.
Matthew, I don't think it's a good idea for the three of us to be seen together.
Then take the bus.
I don't get why I can't stay alone in the house for a couple of nights.
Where's my cell phone?
Here. Come on, if anybody busts in, I'll use your shotgun.
That's comforting. But the answer is still no.
Well, if that drunk stuck around, then there'd be somebody else here and we would...
Valerie, I've asked you.
Sorry. How about if Joe spends the night? That way I don't have to camp out at Leslie's.
That'd win me Father of the Year. My daughter? Oh, she's at home with the new handyman.
Okay. I see your point.
Don't ask. I'm almost finished up down in the cellar, Mr. Wicks. Then I'll head out to the barn and take care of that window. There's the cab.
Hope the auction goes well.
Be nice. I'll buy you a pony.
Dad, can Joe at least take me driving? If I don't pass my test this time, they won't let me take it again for another 6 months.
That I could live with. When she gets home from school, take an hour or so. See if you can make any headway. Do the words hazard pay mean anything to you?
Ha ha.
Bye. Okay. Maybe I need to explain the concept of parallel.
You're a riot.
Let's try it again.
I am never going to get this.
Trust me, if my sister could learn how to do this, you can too. You remind me of her, you know that?
Yeah? She had to?
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Okay, remember, when the front of your car gets to about the back door handle of the other car, then
I start cutting the wheel.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, right about now. I don't remember the checking the pager maneuver being part of this lesson.
Wow, if I'd known you were going to be so strict.
Sorry, what?
Nothing.
You know what? Pull out. We'll do parallel parking later.
You absolute hypocrite. I know you want Richard, but I thought you would at least respect the boundaries of the law.
What are you talking about?
I had my phone swept this morning. There was a tap on my line. How do you suppose it got there?
You think I did it?
In a word, yes.
My office. First of all, I'm about 2 seconds away from losing my badge, so that wouldn't be the smartest move in the world, and even if that weren't the case... Oh, man.
What?
Kimble ever say anything to you about someone following him, trying to kill him?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Carl Vasic. You have a good hunch that Matthew Ross hired him. Yeah, I guarantee you he's the one that bugged your phones. Who did your phone sweep? I want to talk to them.
Tom McQuillan. Call my office, I'll give you his number. Who's Vasic?
Bounty hunter. He'd do anything to bring Kimble in, alive or dead.
I should think that'd make you happy, Lieutenant.
Another murder would not make me happy. You have any idea where Kimble is now?
He never tells me. That's our deal.
Yeah, well, when you talk to him, you tell him to be careful.
You're worried about Richard's safety. You're a strange man.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up on the phone thing.
Maybe if my dad hadn't given me the biggest car in Kansas, I'd be able to park it.
He worries about you. That's his job.
He carries it to a whole new stratosphere. I'm his entire life. He has, like, no friends.
My father didn't either. Never liked to stray outside the family. If you weren't a blood relative, forget it. What about your mom? What's she like?
She died 2 years ago.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
It's okay.
Now take a right.
Here?
Yeah. Okay, now take a left, quick.
Why?
Because good driving's about reflexes. Do me a favor, pull over the curb.
How come?
I want to show you something. Slide over here. Seatbelt on?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a lesson in how not to drive.
Okay, let me get this straight. You have a driver's license and I don't? Amazing. Bye.
driving so fast? What's wrong with you?
You were following me.
I wasn't following you.
Who are you?
I'm her mother.
I drank, and I was good at hiding it, I thought. But she knew something was wrong, and Nathan was always trying to put a good face on things, but Mallory knew. 2 years ago, I had to pick her up from rehearsal. The class play, You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. She was Peppermint Patty.
I can picture that.
They were running late, and there was a bar. Driving home, I could hardly see the road, and I came so close to... And she was crying. She was begging me, "Mom, pull over, please." The next morning, I left.
And you were gone for 2 years?
Yes.
You're not...
Drunk? No. After I left, I went home to Omaha and I quit. Then I started again. I can't even tell you, I was living on the street, begging for change. And there were days when I thought, this can't get any worse. But then it would get worse. But I just kept thinking about Mallory. I'd see her in my mind, and I'd try to imagine what she was like getting older, how she looked, and they kept me going. Tell me, please, are they all right?
Yeah, they are. What about you?
I've been sober for 6 months now, and I go to meetings every day.
I don't understand. Why did you follow us? Why didn't you just go home?
I was going to, that was the plan, but I got scared. I owe them so much, and I missed them. God, I thought I'd go there the second I got back. But what right do I have to just show up? I made such a mess of their lives before. What if maybe they'd be better off without me?
I don't know if they are or not. But I'm pretty sure they'd want to know that you're all right. And that you're sorry.
I know. But please don't say anything to her, not yet. Please. I want to make sure I'm ready. I want to do this right.
See you soon, Joe the handyman.
So McLaren steps in and gets Vasek out of his Atlantic City mess, like you said. You think that's all he's done?
What are you thinking? I'd be willing to bet this was never attached to an actual turkey.
Here.
No, thanks.
I don't know. I just have a sense that there's more to it. I mean, Eisenberg's phone's being tapped for one thing.
Any word on that?
Well, this tech gave me some leads. With these bugging devices, there's only a couple of places that sell them. Now I've just got to wait for the stool pigeons to roost. And I put a call into those Philly cops to see if maybe Vasek's been down there, too. I mean, who knows? Maybe McLaren's covering this guy's ass all over.
Detective Ostro can use some backup on this murder-suicide he's working.
Yes, sir.
You need something filed?
Internal Affairs hasn't gotten your response to the charges yet. You know tomorrow's your deadline.
Nice concerned look you got there, Mike. If I didn't know better, I'd believe that you felt bad about this. Gerard. Excuse me. Thanks. Yeah, I owe you one. Okay, I owe you two.
Your wife answered, so
Chicago police, hands up. Where I can see them.
Oh, no, man, you got it wrong. All I do here is burn CDs for my brother. It's nothing. What do you... Come on. Hey, don't touch
You better
that.
be quiet. I know what you're up to. You got friends couldn't wait to give you up, lining up in size order to give you up. Now, how'd you get this on to Abe Eisenberg's phone? Oh, I know. Criminal trespass. That's good for a year. And if you so much as took one paper clip while you were there, that'd be burglary 3 to 10. Not to mention the wiretapping itself, which, by the way, is a felony.
I don't want to go to jail.
Carl Vasek hired you, didn't he? You better answer me.
Yeah,
Where is he?
I can't...
You'd better.
Topeka. Can't...
Is that where Kimble is?
Maybe, I don't know.
Is that where Kimble is?
Hey, how you doing?
Hi. Can I help you?
Looking for Joe. Looking for Joe. Yeah, I was just at the feed store in town there, and they said this is where Joe works. And by the way, the stock boy that works there, he thinks you are the bee's knees.
How do you know Joe?
Oh, his dad. May he rest in peace, and mine. They were best friends. Joe and I grew up like brothers. What?
No, it's nice you being so close.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, well, is he around? Because I was just in town on business, and I just thought I'd come by and surprise him.
You know, he isn't. He took off a couple days ago.
On vacation or just gone?
Vacation, actually. I don't have all that much to do with the help.
I understand. Will you do me a favor, sweetheart? When Joe gets back, will you give me a call on my cell phone? And don't say anything to him. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Okay? Mallory?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, that stock boy has good taste.
Why are you here?
Leslie was in one of her moods, so I got her brother to give me a ride back. What does this mean, driving within the range of your headlights? I mean...
Your father said he didn't want you staying here alone.
Yeah, well, what he doesn't know won't hurt him. Hey, you can lie for me. I lied for you out there. There was some guy...
Yeah, I know. I saw him.
Who is he? He seems kind of skeezy.
What did you tell him?
Well, He had some story about your fathers being really close, but after what you told me, I said you were on vacation. I figured if you wanted to see him, you could just call and say you're back.
Thanks.
He was full of it, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Look, I don't know how to explain this, but the fact he knows I was here, thinks I might come back. I'm gonna have to take off. I'm gonna get the next train out of town. For good.
Seriously?
Yeah. I don't feel right about you staying here by yourself. I want you to go back to Leslie's.
Not unless you tell me what this big drama's about.
I can't.
Yeah? Well, tough then. I'm not going.
All right. I will do everything I can to make sure he doesn't show up here again. But trust me, this guy's... You could get hurt. And that's the last thing I want. So if anything happens, even a little bit strange, if you see anything or hear anything...
Yeah.
Mallory, please!
Look, you said you've got to go, so go. I'll live. People leave all the time.
Wow.
Yeah, huh?
Hey, I want a lawyer.
We're not arresting you. Now, I don't know what's on these tapes, but if my instincts are right, it's going to be some pretty interesting listening.
What do you need me to do?
Secure this place, padlock it, don't let anybody else inside.
Okay, what about him?
Well, you take him in, but hold him, don't book him yet. Keep him off McLaren's radar.
I hear you.
Now, this could get pretty ugly, Linda. We're not exactly playing by the rules. You up for it?
It's not like I had any better plans for tonight.
I'm serious.
So am I.
Okay, I gotta go. I don't know when I'll be back.
I won't ask.
If anybody does, I'm taking lost time.
So, Eric. Nice toys.
I got a couple of days off and feeling kind of impulsive.
Good for you, Joe. I can't tell you how many times a day I'm tempted to hop a train myself. Let me see. We got one leaving for Colorado in less than half an hour. On the Chicago bounds, just pulling in. Still make that one if you wanted to.
Colorado sounds good.
$90.
Hey, I got kind of a favor to ask. There's this guy, I don't know if you know him. He used to work for Mr. Wicks. He's tall, not a lot of hair, kind of wild-eyed. Doesn't sound familiar. Well, I got his job after Mr. Wicks fired him, and I'm hearing he's kind of got it in for me. He's been looking for me. So if he shows up here, could you tell him that I got on the Chicago train? I don't need anybody dogging me on my days off. No problem.
Now boarding track 6.
Thanks a lot.
Southwest Chief to Los Angeles, stopping in Garden City, Las Vegas, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, Barstow, Victorville, and Los Angeles. Now boarding track 6.
Yeah. Got through any windshields lately?
Who is this?
Who do you think? It's interesting. Me hunting you down for a change.
Amtrak to Chicago.
Don't like it much, do you?
Now boarding with stops in Kansas City, Fort Madison, and Galesburg. All passengers for Chicago and beyond, please proceed to the platform.
Mallory,
What are you doing here?
I know I should have called, but I couldn't wait any longer. And after I talked to Joe,
Joe knows you?
I met him yesterday after he dropped you off at Leslie's. You're still friends with her.
Yeah.
Mallory, I stopped drinking. I know I can't make up for what happened or change what happened, but I will do anything. Tell me what I can do to prove that I deserve to be your mother again.
You should go.
Well, I'm not. No, I am not leaving.
fine. Great, then stay.
Mallory, wait.
Who's here?
Get away from me.
Now, Mallory, don't make a scene. If you know what's good for you. What are you doing here?
Nothing. Meeting a friend.
Oh, yeah? Which friend would that be? I said, which friend would that be? Well, what's the matter? You were very chatty last time. You, feeling a little shy today, sweetheart?
None of your business who I'm meeting.
Wireless. Operator, the page number is 785-555-1033.
What's your message?
Message is, it's Joe. He's dangerous. Get away from him. Now. Meet me in the restroom.
You know, pretty girl, I have reason to believe that you lied to me before. You know that? Because, see, you told me Joe was out of town, and I'll be damned if I didn't hear from him. From right here, just a little while ago.
So what?
So what is you lied for him? Now you're at the train station. He was just at the train station, which makes me think maybe you two are in cahoots. Who's that? I said, who's calling you?
It's my boyfriend.
Give me that. What'd you turn it off for?
I didn't want it to beep. I didn't want you getting all bent out of shape.
Yeah, well, you and I are going to take a little walk. I got a couple of questions for you, and this time I want straight answers.
I've got to go to the bathroom first.
This won't take long.
Hey, I've got to pee. Give me a break.
Hey, I'll be waiting for you.
Joe?
Lock the door.
What is going on?
Come on, I'll tell you later. Gotta go. How did you get here?
I drove. Look, I'm sorry I told you that she was dead, but still, I can't believe you started being so...
Wait. Your mother?
Yeah, she just shows up like nothing happened.
She's at the house now?
Yeah, that's why I left.
You've got to get her in case she gets back there. Mallory, you pay attention to me. I know your mother coming back is a shock, but this, right now, this is serious.
He's some creepy guy, so what?
He's dangerous. Give me the keys.
I'm not getting in this car with you until you tell me what's going on.
Okay, you want to know? He thinks I killed someone. He thinks I killed my wife, which I didn't.
Okay.
He's after me, and he will hurt you to get to me, and he'll hurt your mom to get to me, and I don't want that to happen, so give me the keys.
Excuse me. My daughter went to the can. She's been in there a long time. I'm afraid she might be sick. You got a key or something to... Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mallory? Son of a bitch.
You're gonna help me out, right? You can help me talk her into leaving with us.
Yeah.
You're back. Great. Hi, Joe. I'm making spaghetti meatballs. That's still your favorite, isn't it? You're cooking? Well, I thought we could eat and talk.
How could you just come back here and act like everything's normal again?
No, I'm not, Mal.
Where were you when I had to make spaghetti and meatballs for me and Daddy for 2 years? Where were you when I had to do the wash and the cooking and the shopping and everything?
Mallory, I was sick.
You were drunk! Guess what, Mom? I don't need you anymore.
Who was I kidding?
Mrs. Wicks, there's a man after me. He might come back here. We have got to leave. You and Mallory might not be safe. Just give me a minute. Mal?
Leave me alone.
Mallory, we've got to get out of here right now. I get why you're angry.
You don't get anything, okay? I know why she left. It was me. It was my fault.
What?
She told me a couple weeks before she said that having me ruined her life. And then it was just too much for her.
Was she drinking when she said that?
Yeah.
She said she left because she was afraid she might hurt you. She told me about that time in the car.
She did?
Look. I had to leave home. And I don't know if I'll ever see my family again. That breaks my heart. Every day. And life is too hard and too strange, and you never know what's going to happen. But your mom is here now, and she's asking you for a chance. And it's a risk. It's a big one. But if it works, think about what you get. You get your family back. Come on.
Where?
I'll explain later. We have... It's him.
What do we do?
The storm cellar.
This is crazy.
No, listen to him. He knows what he's talking about.
I want you to go down there, lock the door from the inside, and don't come out until I tell you to.
You're not going to hang with us?
No.
Joey said he's dangerous.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
a second. Sorry, we're close. I've just got one question, that's all. Does this man look familiar to you? Have you seen him around here? That's weird. What's weird? There's another guy here this morning asking about Joe.
Looking for?
It's too dark. There's a flashlight somewhere.
It's okay, baby. It's okay.
Mom.
I won't let anything bad happen to you.
Hey! Get out of here! Get out of this house, now! Like hell! I'll use this. I mean it. Oh, yeah? So you're convicted anyway, huh? I'll be your 2-for-1? Up there, let me ask you a question. Why didn't you just shoot your wife? Shut up! You're not going to use that gun, Kimble. I know killers, and you're not one. Then why do you want to bring me in so bad? Worth some serious scratch to me. Now look, I'd just as soon not blow your brains out right here. We want to traumatize that little friend of yours. What's her name? Is it Mallory? Kimble, hands up. Property, Midway Road, 1 man down, and a fugitive on the loose. Watch your back. Excuse me. Is he gonna live?
Could go either way.
My dad hired me.
Excuse me. Can you think of any place in town Kimble might have gone, any place he might be hiding out?
I don't know. Leave him alone.
Now, your daughter understands this is a convicted killer we're after here.
She said she doesn't know.
Lieutenant, we're going to need to get your statement on the shooting now.
Excuse me, sir, this is the
I'm
crime.
the owner. I live here.
All right, sir.
Are you all right? Sheriff called. I got here as fast as I could.
I'm fine. There was some guy after Joe and the cop shot him.
Oh, my God. Are you sure you're all right? I was so...
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Catherine.
You did a good job with her.
How are you?
I'm so sorry, Nathan. I missed you.